you're going to get your live sport as well. Someone here sports Ipswich Town. I'm here in Edmunds today, and a different part of Edmunds here on Tuesday, February the 17th, 2026. And it's just about coming up to 1 o'clock here in the afternoon, as it clearly says on the date and timestamp of this screen. I've just literally got off the bus stop just here on Home Farm Lane, which goes all the way around the Nelson estate, and of course, yeah, it was too busy for me to film any of the route, but of course, yeah, you have to go all around the states to actually get around to this point here. So this is the stop that I'll have to get into if I needed to get into the Edmunds town itself. I'm going to head to the Mace Bearer path here. You can see me in the shadow there, and luckily it's a nice day today, because I've got to make the most of it, because apparently a few other days in front of this day is going to be a bit bad. And when I say bad, I mean bad weather, like in rain kind of thing. So yeah, got to make the most of today here. Luckily it's not pouring down with rain today. Foresty area here. I've got to actually attend an appointment, but I won't be able to show you that. But of course, that's why I'm here today, filming something quite unique actually, because I haven't been around this area for a long time. From this point here, where I'm zooming in, as you can clearly see, the only bus stop on the other side of the road, which takes you into Edmunds. So I've got to head towards that way to get to the Mace Bearer just there. It's a long time since I've been to the Mace Bearer. Let's go down there and have a wander. Now, I thought the Mace Bearer was about a few yards down the road, but actually it's not. It's just a couple of minutes walk. You can see it's got a little bit of an outside seating area under the cover, which is quite nice. If you come to the Mace Bearer, you're going to get your live sport as well, and some nice bouquet flowers here. Don't they look pretty? Well, this is the centre that I've got to go to, the Southgate Community Centre. And that's the main entrance here. I might show you a little bit of inside if I can, but yeah, you can't complain, can you? That's the main car park here, and that route will probably take you to Sudbury on the main route, and that route will take you back into Edmunds. Over here, it looks like Chalkstone Community Centre here in Haverhill, but that's Morrison's alongside the post office, and cash machine for £1.99 per transaction, and Jimmy's Chip Shop, which is of course cash and card. Well, this is the main entrance to the Mace Bearer here. You'll see a zoom up here as I go closely here and explain to you, of course, in more detail. Kelly and Richard welcomes you to the Mace Bearer here. We hope you have a enjoyable time there. How nice is that, and very rare. Someone here sports Ipswich Town. Well, it is local from Edmunds. I've got to give you that. Just quickly show you a little bit. So you've got TVs there, dartboard, and a pool table in the bar. I've got some leaflets here for, of course, these shops down here, I believe. Sky Sports News on. They only do pizzas here, so that is a little bit of a disappointment. Many years ago they used to do a whole range of foods, but they only do pizzas for anyone that wants a pizza. I've got myself a coffee here, which is in this very posh looking cup here, and I hope that of course they are to continue doing that. They've got a hot water tub, which is good. And I got myself a packet of crisps here. Reasonable price that I actually paid for this. I do like the dartboard here. There you go. love to come beat JC on it one day. I'm assuming they probably have karaoke here. Looks like an old-fashioned gaming machine here. So you can pay pool. What is the price for pool? Yeah, it's do it on your card now. You don't put cash in now. It's card only. Well, that's interesting. Card only there, as you can probably see there. That's the scoreboard if you needed it. I've just spotted that. And that's a list of games coming up. And you've got Adele playing here. What could be better than that? That's Adele there. If you like Adele singing. So I've got to head there in about an hour's time. It's nice and warm in here, by the way. Toilets are about there. That's the ladies and the gents are probably down there. And that's the main entrance down there. It's got even a little sort of badge up there and name of the team. So we've got Man City. I wonder where Southampton is. Newcastle there. Bury Town even. Wow. And even memories of Diego Jota. 20 there. Well, I can't film the other side of the pub because you can hear, of course, there's kids about on the other side. So I thought I'd come to a quiet area because I didn't want to get in the way of the kids and the parents. So yeah, I might try those chips down the path there. That'd be quite nice. And I think they are called Jimmy's Fish and Chips. They also do the classical burgers, quarter pounder for £4.30, and extras, chips and salad in a pit of bread, £5. Looks a bit sorry for itself there, that leaflet. That's the only leaflet I've got. As I'm a community journalist here, I find out about what's going on in some parts of areas at the Southgate Community Centre, where I've got to go in a minute. But obviously on a different day for this one, it's apparently tomorrow actually. But of course, if you're watching in the future, I'm sure they do other events other than this, but this is just for tomorrow, Wednesday the 18th of February, 1pm till 4pm at the Southgate Community Centre. 1pm till 2pm craft activity includes, of course, dress a jig doll, design a green man, plate a wrist strap, and 2:15 to 2:45 singing demo and sing along. And give it a try at maypole dancing, 2:45 till 3:45, and all activities and refreshments are provided free. For more information, contact Lynn at eatmt.org.uk. That's eatmt.org.uk, and it's Suffolk County Council there, East Anglian Traditional Music Trust. Wow. Okay, of course, I'm sure they do other events at the Southgate Community Centre. They might even hire out, of course, the venue. So something to know about here if you're out and about, especially if you want to disco somewhere.
7 4 74.
Well, that was a nice coffee there at the Mace Bearer, which you can see in a reverse order there. They're doing the bingo, which costs about £10, I've just noticed here, and I've got a screenshot of that. But yeah, it's £10 a book to win a cash prize. So yeah, it's worth it if you've got £10 to spare. But obviously some people have. But yeah, unlucky for some, 13. On its own, 7. 1 and 8. Something like that. And you got the list that just goes on and on and on. This is the main steps here. Be careful as you go up here, because you know you don't want to sort of rush yourself to get into the door there. But it is open till about 11:30 at night. And of course, yeah, Kelly and Richard. I presume that was Richard that I spoke to with the bald guy there. And of course, we hope you enjoy your visit with us. I certainly did. I'll give it a 10 out of 10 for the service there. So when it becomes proper summer, you can actually sit outside and get this fantastic view. So if I sit on this bench here, you get this view. So that's what it feels like sitting on this bench here. As nobody is here at the moment, you'll get this fantastic view here, which you can just look at these sort of trees here. But yeah, turn round here, but I'll be facing the pub if I was to turn round and sit on this bench here. It's a nice little bench there. You could also sit and admire the view, which is just brilliant. And that's the main car park, just in case you're wondering. Nice little lantern as well. The chair was actually put here in memory of John McRoberts. I can't squeeze through here unless I went right way around that way, but of course, yeah, I'm not going to do it today. Looking at the beautiful trees and the surrounding area, and hear the cars going by. Of course, I've not seen this before here, so I might as well show this. You could also sit outside and get another fantastic view as well, which is also brilliant. Oh, that flag there. But again, be careful of those steps, because you could easily slip over, especially children running around. So my experience at the eye clinic here at the Southgate Community Centre, just literally around the corner, of course, was a little bit of a blurry one. But yeah, other people experienced the same as well. So yeah, I hope that lady that I spoke to in Morrison's, yeah, got home safely, because she was local anyway. And yeah, they did ask me whether I got a taxi here, but actually I didn't. I got a bus. Actually, I've got about £10 worth of grub here, including, of course, a Costa coffee cup here. So yeah, I'm going to finish off this video by saying a huge thank you very much for watching. You'll have drops in first, then they call you in, then of course you'll have your photography flashing your eyes, basically. We'll say goodbye, and hopefully I'll be back at the Maze Bearer soon. But they only do pizzas, just to let you know, and they used to do fish and chips many years ago. But of course, currently here in 2026, the new landlords obviously don't do the fish and chip deal offer anymore. They just do the pizzas. I might try pizza in here. Thanks to the lovely service here, and I just wanted to say a huge thank you to, of course, whoever served me the coffee earlier. For about £3.60 for a coffee, I think it was worth it. The packet of crisps was £1.30, so yeah, that's a good memory, isn't it? My memory's better than my sight at the moment. Some people have been taken home by one of these kind of mini buses. You are little legends here, and some of them are big legends. Yeah, shout out to 70 on the TikTok from London. But yeah, of course, anyone else that is doing great stuff with their own channels out there, not just 70. But yeah, special mention to that one because, of course, she's got a good following and she mentions our channel. That's the reason. But yeah, anyone else that mentions our channel will get a shout out as well. Okay, so if you've been watching on YouTube or TikTok, massive hello to you, and don't forget to subscribe to us if you haven't already. Okay, we'll carry on, hopefully promoting this positivity for you. Till next time, take care of yourselves and most importantly each other, and we'll be back before you can say the words. Are you back already? Cheerio! From the mace bearer just behind me. Can you see all that? Look at the flags up here.